All right, we break into regularly scheduled programming for, yes, another tornado warning for sections of southeastern Arizona. Let's go right to the bulletin. Here we are now at the hour. It is 8:42. We have a tornado warning for Santa Cruz County. More interestingly enough, for the town of Patagonia. That is the area under the gun as we come into you. 8:37. We have actually a local storm report by the National Weather Service where a train spotter actually reported a funnel cloud at 8:34. So that's just about 9 minutes ago. With a wall cloud, oftentimes tornadoes can form from those wall clouds, visible with a funnel cloud extending under it. And that was confirmed funnel via a photo. So we do know that there's a funnel cloud with that. The bigger question is it on the ground? The bigger message for you right now is to take cover immediately. This is a very dangerous storm. You can see a lot of lightning with it and potentially a tornado also associated with this very severe thunderstorm warning according to National Weather Service. You can see along Highway 82 in northern/northeastern sections of Santa Cruz County. Let's put this into motion. It looks like the storm is rapidly moving off to the northwest, but again, a rotating thunderstorm. We'll bring up our wind velocity tool. I'll get my pointer out, and oftentimes what we look for, meteorologists and Doppler radar, is the incoming wind, which is the green, versus the outgoing wind, the red. That means that we have air coming in one direction, going out the other, and that's our usually telltale sign that we are seeing some rotation with this thunderstorm. So again, what we need you to do right now, especially if you're in that Patagonia area, is take cover, go to that safe spot that you have, an interior room away from obviously windows, because flying debris can be around for central Santa Cruz County. This will stay active until 9 o'clock tonight unless we see evidence for us to remove that a little bit earlier. Again, some tornado safety for you. Once again, move indoors immediately. Stay away from those windows. Just said that. Lowest floor, cover yourself with very soft items like pillows, blankets as well. Let's just see if we have any more updates from the National Weather Service. Once again, a confirmed funnel cloud. So that does tell us that we have a rotating thunderstorm, and it's not a tornado until it actually reaches the ground. Did it reach the ground? Did it not reach the ground? We do not know, but we do have confirmation that there was a funnel cloud visibly extending underneath that wall cloud. Confirmed funnel via a photo. Which direction is it headed? It's headed off to the to the southwest at about 15 miles per hour. I'm sorry, southwest at 5 miles per hour. Here's some more information now I have for you. Severe thunderstorm warning capable of producing that tornado, located right now near Patagonia. That's 18 miles, also conversely east of Tubac. It's moving to the southwest at 5 miles per hour. Needless to say, there's a severe thunderstorm warning with that, because anytime you have a rotating thunderstorm with a possible tornado, that's also going to be a severe thunderstorm warning. Right here is the kind of meat and potatoes of the thunderstorm as we see it right now. Let me point it out to you. See if I can get Patagonia on the map just to sort of familiarize yourself. There's Patagonia, and it looks like right here is where that possible tornado could be. Coming up to the mountains pretty soon if it continues its trajectory off to the southwest. Let's loop it for you. There's the direction, off to the southwest at about 5 miles per hour. That's the bulletin. It looks to me maybe 5 to 10 miles per hour. Again, seek shelter immediately. Want to go back to our wind velocity, because this will really tell us if we're seeing rotation. And when you have these, we call them couplets in meteorology, right here where that red kind of intersects the green, that tells me where there's rotation. Let me put Patagonia back on this map right now so we can show you where the wind fields are versus, okay, so here's Patagonia. So it looks like that possible tornado, let me get my pointer back out, would likely be to the west of Patagonia right now. And if you look at a map, it's probably in rural terrain headed toward the mountains. But again, we're going to keep it here live, committed to keeping you safe, just to make sure until this possible tornado warning has been lifted. Let's see. Cancel severe thunderstorm warning. That's for Pinal County, so that's not our area of concern right now. Again, just tuning into it. If you're just tuning into us right now, a tornado warning has been issued for sections of Santa Cruz County, including the town of Patagonia. Again, this is radar indicated, but what concerns me a little bit more about this, it's not only radar indicated, but we actually have some visuals from a train spotter that reported at 8:34 a wall cloud visible with a funnel cloud extending under it. And again, that's confirmed. So we had a wall cloud, we had a funnel cloud. When you have a wall cloud, you have a funnel cloud. If that funnel cloud touches the ground, well, there you go. That's officially a tornado. Again, don't know, no confirmation if it's reached the ground at this point in time. Live Doppler again still looks like a very powerful storm to me. This is showing a lot of lightning with it. Let's check the rotation again in a minute. I want to put it into motion. Sometimes that lightning kind of blurs it to me, so we'll take the lightning off. You can see that very heavy rain. Just to give you a kind of indication of how much rain might be falling with this, we can do sort of a precipitation rate right in the heart of this kind of pink. I mean, we're seeing 14 inches of rain an hour. Obviously, that's not how much rain you're going to see, but it does indicate that we're seeing a very violent thunderstorm in the Patagonia area moving to the southwest at somewhere between 5 to 10 miles per hour. Back to the wind velocity, because again, this is sometimes what triggers tornado warnings, where you see rotation, and it still looks to me like we could be seeing some rotation. But to me, any rotation that we see would be currently located to the west of Highway 82. Again, pretty rural areas. Not to say this tornado couldn't stay, active, or this possible tornado. Obviously, it's a funnel cloud, but mountains can sometimes break these things up, so we'll just have to see what happens with this. And oftentimes they're pretty short-lived, especially in this part of the country. We're not used to seeing big supercells like we see in Texas, Oklahoma, Kansas, those kind of states. But nonetheless, I mean, a couple years ago we did. Okay, I'm talking to my producer right now, and she can pull up the video. Yeah, so yeah, do that. Okay, they're going to work on that. They're going to get that video so I can actually show you that wall cloud with the funnel cloud. But in the meantime, again, a very dangerous storm with a possible tornado. Looking to me like the best bet for that would be west of Highway 82, just looking at our latest wind products. But again, a tornado warning, if you're in this line of this polygon right here in red, please take cover immediately. Go to an interior room, shelter yourself with blankets, anything soft, away from the windows. Not a lot of basements in this part of the country. Thunderstorm warning as well until 9 o'clock. It's kind of irrelevant when you're talking about a tornado warning. A lot of lightning with this as well, and going to see some very strong winds. Even if the tornado doesn't touch the ground, there still could be a lot of damage. We are estimating winds probably gusting 60 miles per hour. Large hail also a concern. Again, I'm going to take the radar off to show you right there, west of Highway 82, right here near Patagonia, as it continues to drift off to the southwest. All right, she's about to take the video of, I'm not ready just yet. Just want to show you one more thing before we take that video, Mac. Right here, this is where we could be seeing some rotation. That's where the incoming and outgoing winds meet. When you have winds blowing this way, winds blowing that way, well, that's a rotating thunderstorm. Mac, let's see if you have that video that the National Weather Service tweeted. All right, Preston Guard Photography. All right, let's see. Can you make that full screen for us here? All right, there you have it. Okay, this is the wall cloud you can see right there. I'm trying to find the funnel myself. Let's see. This was earlier, about 15 minutes ago. I don't see it there yet. Maybe it's, let's see. I definitely see the wall cloud. Not sure if this is a video that they're talking about seeing the tornado or the funnel cloud emerging from it, but needless to say, that is a wall cloud, and this is near Patagonia. Okay, so that video runs out. It looked like at the end of that, I did actually see a funnel emanating from that wall cloud. Best chance of rotating thunderstorm right now would be still west of Highway 82, just west of Patagonia. Let's go back. I'm going to go back to the desk just to see if we have any more storm reports reported in the National Weather Service chat, where they're constantly communicating with people on the ground near the storm. And let's see, at 8:50, okay, continues the tornado warning. So this is new news for you. At 8:49, so that was 2 minutes ago, a severe thunderstorm warning capable of producing a tornado was still located near Patagonia, moving southwest at 5 miles per hour. So not a lot of new information, but the new information is that they're going to continue this severe thunderstorm warning and that tornado warning until 9 o'clock. So it looks like that tornado warning is still active. Let's show you, let's see if they expanded the parameters of that tornado warning. Yeah, it looks like that polygon did switch a little bit, it expanded a little bit more. I'm going to try to put some more town names on here, just so if you're not familiar with the area, if we can pop up. Again, pretty rural, so here's Patagonia, and not much until you get to that kind of Rio Rico area. Rio Rico, you are not under a tornado warning at this time, not to say that this wouldn't continue for a little bit longer if this maintained its composure. But again, this part of the country, tornadoes typically don't stay on the ground for that long. And again, we don't know for a fact that that tornado ever was on the ground. We just know that we had a report of a funnel cloud emanating from a wall cloud. A lot of severe weather going on. We have those severe thunderstorm warnings, but again, we're going to keep it right here with that tornado warning. Heavy rain, a lot of lightning, and possibly definitely a rotating thunderstorm. The question is, where's that funnel cloud in relation to all this? And Okay, Mac, my producer's telling me we can show that video again. Let's do that in a minute. Let me just kind of zoom this. I want to move this map a little bit to the south here. And again, I'm going to bring my pointer out. Rotation looks to be about here. So if we're looking for kind of a headline, any sort of good news right now, it looks like it's kind of cleared that Patagonia area. It's west of Highway 82. If you're familiar with that part of Santa Cruz County, you start getting into some pretty rugged terrain as you go to the west of Highway 82. But again, I mean, there's people camping likely, there's people outdoors. Certainly this is the section that we are seeing that rotating thunderstorm at this time. I'm not going to get into the severe weather tips for you. Again, just seek shelter if you're watching this and you're in that Patagonia area in Santa Cruz County west of Highway 82. Multiple severe thunderstorm warnings. So even if you're not under the tornado warning, if you're seeing a lot of lightning, hearing a lot of thunder, seeing large hail, hearing wind, please seek shelter too, because severe thunderstorm warnings obviously capable of doing a lot of damage. And we do have estimations that looks like we could see winds easily to 60 miles per hour. And clearly, if a tornado touched ground, it would be stronger than that. Looks like hail probably under 0.75, so under 3/4 of an inch. Once again, a tornado warning has been issued by the National Weather Service until 9 o'clock, still including the town of Patagonia. And I'm saying that because that's the closest town to it as of right now. 2 more severe thunderstorm warnings as this night has turned a little bit more active here as we kind of near that 9 o'clock hour. It's 8:54. Here's live Doppler radar. The lightning can kind of clutter it, so I'll take it off and we'll show you that. Anywhere you see that deep red, that's where you're seeing certainly very heavy rain, likely winds gusting to 60 miles per hour with a possible tornado. Certainly confirmation of a funnel cloud. The question is, we don't have the answer to that now, is did it reach the ground or not? We have a lot of people on Twitter, I know storm chasers that are nearby, probably going to get up close and personal, hopefully not too up close and personal, but to at least see if it did touch the ground. Lightning still pretty active out there as it continues to move off to Rio Rico. Even if this tornado warning doesn't make it to Rio Rico, if you're in the line from I-19 through Amado all the way down to Rio Rico and even into Nogales, now is also the time to prepare to go to your safe spot designated in your house, interior room, away from windows, and please shelter yourself as low as you can. Back to the sort of wind velocity. Let me move this map again to the south. And still showing some signs of rotation. So this is why I believe that the National Weather Service has let this thing go through 9 o'clock. It's tough at nighttime oftentimes, especially when you have rugged terrain. This is not like the Great Plains where you can see these supercell tornadoes for long distances and for long periods of time. So we got to kind of rely on the tools that we do have. And the tool that we have right now is this wind velocity tool, indicating that there could be some possible rotation here. I shouldn't say possible rotation. There's definitely rotation. The question is, did that funnel cloud ever make it to the ground, and will it make it to the ground? And that's just something we're going to have to wait on. And meanwhile, we want you to wait definitely in the interior room. Yeah, let's take that video again, Mac. Why not? While we're kind of waiting for new information. Preston Garb Photography, we got to give credit to him on Twitter, and you can definitely see kind of a stage center to the left, that wall cloud. And again, I don't see very well, but they confirmed a funnel cloud coming from that. I don't see it. I'm about 20 feet from the camera right now, but maybe at home, if you're closer to it, you can see where that funnel was. And this was taken at, I believe, 8:34, this video. So that video is now about 20 minutes old, but nonetheless, we had a wall cloud 20 minutes ago with a funnel cloud emanating from the bottom of that rotating thunderstorm. So we got to take this very seriously. Back to weather graphics if we can, just in case you're tuning in a little bit later. Tornado warning has been issued until 9 o'clock tonight. This includes the town of Patagonia. Let me show you where Patagonia is again. I don't know why it keeps disappearing from my map. Looks like northeastern Santa Cruz County. The storm again is moving to the southwest at about 5 miles per hour. Doesn't look like it's moved that much, but again, if you're in that Rio Rico area, Tubac area, Amado, also all the way down to Nogales, you're not under that warning. You're not under a tornado warning, but you're seeing some pretty rough and tumble weather coming your way probably in the next 10 to 15 minutes. Take the lightning off and let's loop it, and let's just see if it appears to be weakening. It doesn't appear to be weakening to me in any regard. We have plenty of lightning out there with this storm. Let me just jump to the north and see if anything's happening closer to the city of Tucson. No, but we do have some storms on the north side of the Catalinas. These could be with us for our 10 o'clock broadcast. You can see a nice line of storms. We thought it would be a late night event tonight, and certainly living up to that as of right now. But again, we don't want to sort of bury the lead here, and the lead is a tornado warning has been allowed to be reissued until 9 o'clock. So the question is, will it be issued past 9 o'clock? And that's just 3 minutes. So I do appreciate your patience. You know, if this is just going to keep a handful of people safe, this is why we are here for you, to let you know what to do in these kind of situations. And what you need to do right now is go to that safe spot in your room, take shelter immediately for at least the next 3 minutes. And even after that, we're going to have some rough and tumble weather coming through that Tubac and Rio Rico area. Tornado warning for the town of Patagonia. However, it does look like that rotation is now far to the west of Highway 82, but they just have to have a sort of reference point. So that's why we are saying Patagonia. Possibly a tornado touchdown near Patagonia. We just don't know yet. What we do know is that we had a report of a funnel cloud. We actually saw the funnel cloud coming down from the base of a wall cloud, and that's always scary when you see that. Let's kind of move this Doppler around. Rio Rico, what did I say? You're going to be seeing some pretty bad weather in the next several minutes. Tubac as well, because this whole system is moving off to the southwest at about 5 miles per hour. But back to our wind product, less red here. So, and it looks like it's intercepting a little bit less, but we also have terrain here, and that can interrupt our radar sweep. So we're just going to have to wait till 9 o'clock. You see, this is all outbound winds versus inbound winds, the green incoming. So this is all straight line winds, still destructive. We're seeing straight line winds in excess of 60 miles per hour. The question is, if a tornado were to form or a tornado were to actually touch ground, those winds could be much stronger and do quite a bit of more damage than that. Coming up to the 9 o'clock hour, and let's see, it's 8:59. We'll see if they're going to reissue this, extend it, what's going to happen. Let me just go. Okay, Max says, my producer, we have one more picture. Yeah, bring the picture up because we have about 30 seconds. Oh, Lori Grace Bailey. Okay, this is great. Let me just get a little bit closer. As I said, I got some bad eyes here. Okay, so it looks to me like I definitely don't see a funnel cloud there. What time was this? Half an hour ago. Okay, so yeah, that's probably the same storm. It looks like a funnel might be trying to form at that point in time, but don't see any. Okay, it looks like that tornado warning. I don't see it repopulated. That red went away, but let's just give it 30 seconds just to err on the side of caution here, folks, because the last thing I want to do is dip out of here when there's actually a tornado. Usually they do say tornado warning has been allowed to expire. I don't see that. I see that they expired the severe thunderstorm warning, but let me just go back to the maps here and see to make sure. Sometimes you just got to refresh it. I have good reason to believe that it probably has been allowed to expire, but until I get that confirmation, I just don't want to dip out of here. Tornado warning until 9 o'clock. We are actually at 9 o'clock exactly. They did indicate at 9 o'clock on the dot expires the severe thunderstorm warning. Let me click on that just to see if they say anything about the tornado warning in that product here. Severe thunderstorm warning for southeastern Pima and northeastern Santa Cruz County will expire at 9 o'clock. The severe thunderstorm which prompted the warning has weakened, therefore that warning will be allowed to expire. But again, that warning was that severe thunderstorm warning. Okay, 9 o'clock, National Weather Service expires tornado warning. So bottom line, if you're looking for a headline, guys, if you are in sections of Santa Cruz County tonight, you can come back out at me if you want, especially along I-19 from Amado to Rio Rico. You are seeing a line of very strong, at times, severe thunderstorms. Please take cover immediately, even though it's not tornado warned anymore. It looks like that tornado warning has been allowed to expire. Please seek shelter in an interior room. Stay safe, and we're just about an hour from the newscast. While I'm with you right here, let's just go into Tucson, Metro Tucson. Not much happening now, but it could be a bumpy night. We got some storms up to the north as well, but we'll bring you back to regularly scheduled programming. Thanks for your patience, and be safe out there tonight.